welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm so stressed because my microphone doesn't work. So I was going to film this intro just before my model got here, but the microphone didn't work, so I flashed around that. So now I'm doing the intro after. But annoyingly, I still wanted to film this tutorial for you guys. So I apologise in advance, the sound quality is not going to be as good as it should be. And I'm on it, and I've ordered a new microphone, and I promise by next week the sound will be better. Anyway, I did want to film this tutorial because I am so obsessed with this look and this model. This girl's called Eva, she's only 18, and I honestly don't think she knows how beautiful she is. And I just created this kind of like a celebrity inspired red carpet look, super wearable and super easy to recreate on clients. I've got a little bit heavier on the skin than I would normally do just because I did picture this would be on red carpet, so it needs to photograph well and also stay all day and all night. And sometimes I feel with slightly lighter foundations, they come off. Anyway, without further ado, if you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep watching. And if you did like it, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next week. I'm first of all going to start this tutorial by just using the Strobe Cream by MAC. So I've already moisturised Eva's skin. I'm just going to put a little bit of Strobe Cream just to give a little bit of luminosity. And just get that skin really glowy. For the brows, I'm going to take my favourite product of always, which is the Soap Brow. I'm just going to be brushing that through Eva's eyebrows, just to really push them up and create that bushy brow. As you can see, the difference looks amazing. I'm going to be using the Soft Brown by Anastasia Icy, and just using the angle brush, I'm going to go up slightly, just to fill in the gaps and to shape those brows, but not making them too dark. I still want a really natural bushy brow. I'm just using the Fenty concealer next. I'm just going to be taking any colour away on the eyelid and just shaping those brows and bringing it all the way down. I'm also just going to be taking it underneath, just a tiny bit. Eyelashes are insane.
I know, they've gone mental. I actually have to comb them in the morning.
Really, they're amazing. So then just prep the eyes and ready to go. I'm going to be taking the cream eyeshadow by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Antoniette. I'm going to be using my 217 by MAC and blending this all over the eyes. These cream shadows are so great. You've used these layers, I think,
yeah.
Or something. I just find they blend super easy.
I really like, is it Jean?
Yeah, and Bet, like BT or something.
Yeah.
They're so nice. So I'm going to blend it quite high, because it's quite like a neutral colour. I just feel like it's really going to open up those eyes. So I've slightly zoomed in so you can really see that shade and where I'm buffing it. Like I said, I'm going quite high with it and bringing it out as well. And I'm going to be using a just clean flat brush. This one's by MAC, it's the 239. I'm going to be running that underneath the eye, all along those lashes. I'm going to be taking the Illamasque black gel liner, which is one of my new faves. And as you can see that I've just applied that liner on this side. We're just going like super fine. I'm just going to be using a fine art brush, focusing on the corner of the eyes and just slowly winging it out, just going back and forth until you're happy with the shape. And I'm going to take a little bit more of the liner and just go back in just to make it slightly darker. You can see it just really helps to define the eye. I'm using my Shuumura eyelash colours on these Unreal lashes. Do you use a serum every day?
Yeah.
They're so nice.
My dad was like, I think you might actually need to stop using it. Like,
I used to use it for ages.
He's like, okay, get out of hand now.
Yeah, but they look great. So I'm just going to colour them a little bit, and then using my MAC waterproof mascara, I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny bit, so then we can just use it as I like scaffolding for lashes. That's how I like to think about it. I like to put a tiny tiny bit on, and then it has something for the lashes to really stick to. I'm going to be using the No Lash Lash by Sweed Lashes, which are my faves. I think they're the most natural looking ones, especially if you're doing like red carpets and clients. So I'm going to start by using the longer ones in the middle. I'm just going to use the duo glue with this. And then I'm going to be using the slightly shorter ones either side. For the bottom lashes, I'm going to be taking the NARS Climax. I'm putting a generous amount just to really open the eye and just have a... I don't think you can ever have too much mascara. I think I've said it on this channel before. Do you kind of feel the same?
I agree. I'm obsessed with eyelashes.
For foundation today, I'm just going to be taking the Studio Fix. And I think everyone thinks Studio Fix is a super heavy foundation. But what I do is I use a fluffy brush by MAC. And I just really gently buff it in. I just think it just gives a really nice and flawless coverage. And it doesn't look too heavy. And it photographs so well. I'm going to be going back in with the Fenty concealer, so I'm going to be using shade 210, and this is the one that I used on the eyes, on the eyeshadow, as the eyeshadow as a base. So what I'm going to do is be placing it underneath the eyes like so. And a little. I'm also going to take a second concealer, so this is the 185, which is slightly lighter, just because I want to lift the colour a little bit more, just here, and here, and just at the forehead, down the centre of the nose, and just a little bit here as well. Then with a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to be blending that concealer into the skin, and just slowly working it in. You can see compared to the other side, it blends in beautifully and really highlights underneath the eye. So I'm going to use this contour powder by MAC. So this is in Sculpt. Oh, this is a jazzy brush. Sorry, it was thinner than I imagined. So what I'm going to do is just shade underneath the cheekbone. Just go really back and forth, creating that beautiful contour. I'm going to do a tiny bit down the centre of the nose and also underneath the chin. And you can see compared to the other side, we've just sculpted that base. To add a little bit of warm look to the contour, I'm going to be using the Laguna by NARS, which I think is just like the perfect bronzer shade. As you can see that it just really warms up the skin. I'm just going to place it over. Really shaping that contour as well. This is a Bobbi Brown brush. I've literally had it for about 10 years. It's one of my favourite brushes ever. Bobbi Brown brushes are the best brushes.
Yeah. I feel like everyone has like a brush that they've had like their whole life.
And it's always your favourite as well. I'm going to add a little bit of blusher, and this, I have no idea what it's called. This is a MAC one, but I'll find out the colour. But I think it might be Peachy Keens. It's one of my favourite, and I'm going to apply that on the balls of the cheeks. Same brush, and just blending it upwards. And just adding that really nice kind of like peachy glow. This one's quite like it's got like a slight shine to it. I don't get anything from MAC anymore. It's such a 90s brand, isn't it?
I mean, maybe they're lipsticks, but...
Yeah, lipsticks are good too there. I'm taking the Icy, which is a loose pigment by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And what I'm going to do is just be placing it just in the corners, just to really brighten it up. So it's quite like a cool colour, but I just think it blends in really nicely with the Charlotte Tilbury cream eyeshadow. For the lipstick, I'm using this Tom Ford, and this is called Wild Ginger number 15, which I think is like a beautiful, like orangey red shade. I feel like I've just said I didn't want to touch it because they're so beautiful. You can see a little TF on the lipstick. I'm going to be using an art brush that I've actually just bought from my paint shop, just because I find it to be way more precise. I'm just going to slowly try and shape out that lip. And then what I'm going to do is take a flat paintbrush, and with the same concealer that we used earlier, if you need to, you don't always have to do this, just to sharpen up those edges so you get that perfect red lip. And just to finish this look, I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Base and just applying it all over the face.
That smells so nice.
It's so nice. It's strong though.
Yeah.
And there we have the finished look.